Hello. Oh, in typical me fashion, I had the wrong button up. Hi guys, welcome to It's Crochet O'Clock. It has been a very hectic Monday, so I am so very happy that I am here with you guys because that means that I get 2 hours of breathing time. If you are new to It's Crochet O'Clock, we do this every Monday evening in the States. It's Tuesday mornings on the Australian and New Zealand side of the world. Oh, hello everyone. Let me switch this over. I have had the craziest day. I have been literally in meetings since I woke up this morning. From one meeting to another, and it has just been crazy. Why, thank you, Kim. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was very worried because I was sitting here, I was watching the early birds in chat, and somebody said that their daughter was going to put the live chat up on their 55-inch screen, and I went, well, if that don't make a girl want to adjust her lighting, I don't know what does. So thank you very much. Oh, thank you. I'm so pretty because I filmed earlier. I had to go and put my face on and all of that good stuff. Those of you who have been here since the beginning of It's Crochet O'Clock, you will be very excited when you see what Wednesday's video is all about. Those of you guys that came to It's Crochet O'Clock because of my nerdiness and the things that I used to do around this time last year, you're gonna be super excited about Wednesday's upload, but I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. Those of you who have been here, you can probably guess. For those of you who haven't been here, welcome to my nerdiness. Thank you so much for the compliments, guys. It's very nice. Hi from cold and rainy North Carolina. Ugh, I woke up to snow on the ground. I was not happy about it. And I blame that on Shelly, and I blame that on Kelly, because they both like the snow, and they've been talking about it. Sneak peek for the patrons. Yes, you know, I think I can do that for you guys. I can give you guys a sneak peek of it. I'm not quite certain how many of my patrons are actually OG Crochet O'Clock members, though, so they might not be as excited about it as everyone else. But it is something that has been, it has been, over the past couple months, it has been the most requested thing from all of you guys. I mean, there's been so many emails of people asking me about it, so many Facebook messages. I mean, it's been overwhelming, and I've been telling everybody, yes, I will get to it, I will do that, yes, I will do that, and I just haven't had the time. So I thought, you know what, now is a good time. So that's what's going on. That's what I did. I filmed earlier. Was actually able to find time to go and put on makeup and throw my hair up into a bun and film and edit, by the way. It's edited. I haven't uploaded it yet. I'll upload it after I eat dinner. Yeah. Moving to Brisbane? No, I'm not moving to Brisbane. No, it's not unlimited Tim Tams. Tim Tams is my addiction to Tim Tams is a more recent thing, you know. I mean, there was the whole unboxing of Chantel's box that she sent me, but no, that's not what it is. Kim Nelson, it's in your hair. Kim Nelson said, has anyone seen my crochet hook? It's in your hair. That seems to be the answer for most people. I've never been one to shove crochet hooks into my hair, probably because I have curly hair, and I've had to train myself over the years to just not touch it. Once it's done, you don't touch it. So I cannot imagine putting a crochet hook in my hair, but apparently there's a lot of people that do. Have I tried the mint slice yet? Mint slice? No, because I am still savoring the chocolate mint Tim Tams. I'm alternating between them, one a day. I still have chocolate mint Tim Tams that are open, and I opened up the, whatever these are, the caramel crowns. So I still have those. Hey, Russell, I am glad that you made it. Thank you for staying up so late. Hey, Gabby. My couch always eats it. You know, with me, it's always my kitten. My kitten loves to take off with my crochet and hide my hooks. He's like a ferret. I swear he's half ferret. Let's see. Whew. I'm sorry, Sally. I'm sorry. Every time we talk about Tim Tams, we're starting early with the food talk this evening, aren't we, guys? Christy said, is that the last of the border, or are you going to keep going a few more times? I'm going to keep going a lot more times because this blanket is nowhere near the size that I want it to be, but I am over granny squares. So I am just making it up as I go along, and what looks like it will be the border will form, you know, part of the main body, and then we'll work on a border. Wow, there's a lot of people from Texas in here this evening. Hello, Connor. Kim said, I got a stitch marker advent calendar yesterday. One a day throughout December is just a guideline, right? I think so. I totally think so. Alicia's eating dinner and chatting with us. Yay! Nancy ordered a pair of leggings. See, most of there are people that go between the Facebook group and YouTube, but it's a very small percentage. And it always intrigues me because there is the YouTube crowd, and then there is the Facebook crowd, and then there's the couple people that mingle in between. So for those of you who are not part of Facebook, I am waiting for one more shipment to come to me, which is why that review is not coming out this week. But I got crochet leggings, and they are so awesome. I love them so much. I am waiting for the owner of the company to send me another pair that is also yarn related so I can review them both together for you guys, but I just love them. I love them so much. I put a picture of them in the Facebook group, and of course, you know, some of our Facebook members have been going over and buying them. I think we've actually sold her out of the pair that I have. So she's going to have to order some more, bless her heart. Nancy, you're going to be very, very happy with them. I promise you, you're going to be super happy with them because I love them. To show you how much I love them, I got them on what? Tuesday? I got them on Tuesday, and I've already had to wash them twice. That's how much I've worn them. I'm like, where's my leggings? Oh, right, they're drying. Where can you get one? I will be posting, it's from Moncherie Leggings. The only way that you can buy them from her is to purchase them in her Facebook group. She invoices out that way. But it's Moncherie Leggings. Oh, Apex said, I don't think I would look good in them. Hello, Vilma. Let's see. They're super cute. I love them oh so much. And they are so, so comfortable. When I first saw them, I saw them about 8 months ago, I want to say. I saw them. Somebody had posted about them in one of the various crochet groups that I belong with. So I went and I joined the group and I was looking at the pricing and I was like, $25. You know how many balls of yarn that can buy me? Because yeah, I'm that person. Every bit of money I spend, I'm like, how many balls of yarn is that? Am I willing to sacrifice X number of balls to purchase that? But then I went to Florida and I trotted around in a pair of my cousins almost the entire time I was in Florida. And I fell in love with them. Thank you, Geneva. I am very cold. Even though I am inside, I am still very, very, very cold. This room, for some reason, I don't know what it is with this room, but I can walk out into the rest of the house and it's just fine. But this room is just freezing cold. I had to go and get my little portable heater that I normally have in my offices because I'm cold nature anyways. And I had to bring that in here last night when I was filming for the crochet along because I was just too cold. I was sitting here trying to film and I was shaking. Oh. Let's see. Rowan said, I'm getting that bad about my yarn too. Yeah. Everything I buy, I'm like, do I really need new mascara yet? Do I really need new mascara? Because $20, that's like, you know, 8 balls of yarn at full retail. Hello, Angie. Welcome to the chat. Oh, Gamer Widows is the one that's selling the Stitch Marker Advent Calendar. I wonder how many she has left. Oh, and she's in Australia, so it probably would be rather expensive for us to have shipping all the way over here, huh? Bummer. Leslie said, I want one of those lovely wine advent calendars. I hear you, Leslie. Lord, do I hear you. Hello, LaTanya. After the day I had when I went to go fill up my mug, I was seriously looking at the Malibu, going, does Mama need a little jiggle juice tonight? And then I went, no, you're going to be live. You can't take it back. You can't edit that out. Whew. Aw, that's a lovely compliment, Bobby. Hey, Carol. I had someone, I think it was Denise, asked me if I was going to be live tonight because she was off. I don't see her in the chat yet. I hope she got the alert that it was live because, you know, YouTube, you can never really tell with YouTube. Whew. I wish somebody would come up with a cordial advent calendar. I love cordials. I really do. I'm that person. I really love cordials. Christy said, I finally finished that baby blanket I was working on, showed my husband, and then he said I should do it more often. And I said, well, we need to buy more yarn if you want me to do it more often. I call that winning, my dear. Yes, I do. Oh, I'm on the 55-inch television. Whew. How's my lighting, y'all? Beck said I need a bourbon advent calendar. Whew. It sounds like, you know, we would have a very exciting gathering if we all ended up in the same place, y'all. Is that a V? Yes, that's a V. So is it a different wine or chocolate every day during Advent? Yes. Yes, it is. Hey, hummingbird. No Freaky yet either. Leslie, now you know that Freaky can't be quiet. If he was here, we would know it. Chocolate wine. Lord. Carol said that is a beautiful border you're putting on the blanket. Can you hold it up? It's actually not the border. This is, I am extending out the blanket because it's not as big as I want it to be. So it's a big granny square in the middle, and then we have the smaller granny squares that are attached to the big granny squares, and now I am just working on crocheting around, and I will keep crocheting in the round until I get it up to the size that I want it. And then we will do a border. Lego Bob says, thanks for your Arizona videos. Have been dipping into them between my Havana days. Yeah, you're welcome. You are very welcome. An advent calendar for yarn. Hey, Cindy. Whew. An advent calendar for yarn. That would be lovely. That would be very, very lovely. Oh, y'all. So for those of you that are not in the Facebook group, or for those of you who may have missed it, you probably saw my upload of the unpackaging of the blankets that had arrived for the Snowball Express. But probably what you didn't see was Helen Shrimpton and Emma from, Helen is from Crystals and Crochet, and Emma is from Pip and Poppycock. They're designers. And both of them said that they were going to send blankets for the Snowball Express. Now, my cousin and my Aunt Jean Ann, who a lot of you, know from in these chats, my cousin and my Aunt Jean Ann are the ones that are actually going to be delivering all of these blankets. My Aunt Jean Ann does not crochet, but Amy does. And poor Amy is going to have to hand over a Helen Shrimpton original and an Emma Goodian original blanket. Not that all of you guys' blankets aren't fabulous, because those blankets that were sent in, they were gorgeous, but it's just the point of a Helen Shrimpton and an Emma Goodian original blanket crocheted by them. I told my cousin, I said, you know what, I'm just going to pray extra for you, because you're going to need a little bit of extra Jesus that day holding your hand to hand those over. She said, I will do the right thing. I said, I know you will, but it's still going to hurt. It's still going to be a struggle, and I understand that, so I'm just going to pray for you. Kim said, are you doing that on the wrong side of the blanket? Yes, I am, because my preferred way of working bobbles is from the wrong side. Because naturally, whenever you fasten them down for a bobble, you have to fasten it down with a single crochet to make it bunch out, and naturally it wants to lean that way. So I prefer to work them from the back side. Kim Nelson said, call off the search party. The crochet hook was found on the microwave, and my daughter has put it in my hair so I don't lose it again. Okay, in 10 minutes, Kim, when you ask where your crochet hook is, we will all know that it's in your hair. She does know how long a Helen blanket takes, right? Yes, she is very well aware of how long a Helen Shrimpton blanket takes. Kelly said, since Helen is my hero, I would need lots of prayers and alcohol. I just can't imagine. I just cannot imagine. My aunt keeps trying to finagle a way for me to fly back home to be able to be there for the presentation at state conference. She really, really, really wants me there, and I really want to be there, but I have too much stuff going on with my life, and I know that March is going to be extremely busy for me, so I cannot see myself even just flying there for 2 days and coming right back home. I just can't see it, so bless their hearts. Bless their hearts. Oh, there's Amy. There's my cousin. Speak of the... I'm not going to say that because that's awful mean. She's not the devil. Speak of her and she shall appear. Y'all see that? That's how powerful I am. I just willed my cousin to log in and watch live. Whew. Poor thing. Amy, we were just discussing your dilemma that you're going to have to hand over a Helen Shrimpton and an Emma Goodien original blanket to the Snowball Express. So I was just sharing that little tidbit and telling them that we're all praying for you. Kim said, it's my birthday in March. I feel if you're flying anywhere, it should be to visit me. Kim, if I had time to fly anywhere in March, it would be to be there for the presentation for the Snowball Express. I'm so sorry. Hey, Marcia. Everybody's saying hi to Cousin Amy. Oh, I really, really would love to be there, but I just can't. Logistically, I can't. Amy said, yes, there will be a lot of prayer that day. I know. I know. Welcome back, Jaja. Hey, Beverly. Velvet said, I want to be crocheting, but I got a new washer, and I'm learning that and playing. Okay. You know, isn't it strange the older we get, our level of excitement changes for different things? It snowed in New Mexico. Oh, I'm not okay with it. I'm just not okay with it. At all. Oh, Kim Nielsen said, my birthday is tomorrow. Are you catching a plane tonight to see Leanne Burns and I? Oh, I wish, guys. One day. Australia has never been a place that I have been excited to go back to, but I will tell you that since I started It's Crochet O'Clock, and I have met so many of you guys that are over there on that side of the world, it has gone back onto my I gotta go back list. Diana said, did your special project bags come in? No. Diana is very excited. I know you are. I'm so excited. The patrons, at the highest tier of being a patron, one of the perks is on 3-month anniversary of becoming, of being at that level, you get a special project bag, a special It's Crochet O'Clock project bag, and it will never be sold in my merch store. So I ordered those, and they are being made, and it's very exciting, and they are so awesome. So awesome. Everybody's going to be green with envy. They are awesome. So excited for it, but I'm waiting for them. Not yet, Denise, not yet. Shelly said, I'm so sorry that I'm not saying much, but I haven't learned how to type and crochet yet. I think a lot of us have issues with that, Shelly, not just you. Line has finished part 7 of her Havana. Ooh. There's lots of people that are sad that Havana is almost over. I understand, but all good things must come to an end, and you just need to know that Emma is always planning something special over in the Pip and Poppycock Facebook group. So she will have something coming right behind it or very shortly behind it. She doesn't like to linger for very long without a project going on. Whew. Kim said, I was saying that to one of my friends this morning. Her daughter turns 4 today, and I was commenting that I barely remember the days when I was excited about birthdays. You guys, don't forget that the Havana has been a pattern for a number of years, and it was a paid-for pattern. So Havana, after the border is released, I'm not quite certain how many weeks she's going to leave it up as a free crochet along, but, you know, shortly after, it will be returning to a paid pattern. So if you're behind or you haven't even started yet, but you know that you want to do it, you need to be downloading that pattern because you don't want to miss out on it. I know, Kim. Stanley passed away. So sad. Somebody's been doing nothing but hats, so they haven't even started on part 7 of the Havana. Shanty is asking for a link to the Havana. If one of the moderators could pop over to Ravelry and find Tina's page, that would be great. Hang tight, Shanty. They will get you. See, there you go. There's Kim. Whew. I've been looking at my polka dot blanket needing only 2 rows of border for like 2 weeks. Ugh. You sound like Kelly. Kelly just posted in the Facebook group, I think it was yesterday, she posted, you know, all of the things that she has on the go and how she has crochet ADD because she gets bored. Hello, Cloudy Rose. I'm glad that you caught the live too, and I'm so sorry that you have to go to work, but I do understand those feelings. Work does get in the way of our fun, doesn't it? Work and geography. I mean, honestly. Oh, Leanne is leaving? Did I miss something? Does Leanne have an appointment? Oh, Kelly is sitting there and she's finishing this scarf while we sit and chat. That's good, because that has to be shipped. You need to get that finished. What is that? I hate it when stuff pops up on my yarn and I'm like, where did you come from? Excuse my ignorance, but who is Stan Lee? Stan Lee is a comic book guy. He wrote lots of the big comics. Yes, there you go, Kim. Behind all of the Marvel comics. Sorry. You have to be specific in the comic book world because them people can get, like, pretty upset if you don't get it right. So thank you. What did he die from? He was old, honey. He was really, really old. Whew. Good night, Rhea. Thank you for staying up so late with us. Yeah, I think everybody has heard of the characters that Stanley created. Everybody. Hi, Deborah. It's actually not a border. I'm just working on I'm working on a blanket in the round. So I am building the body of the blanket. I have no idea where it's going. No idea at all. Whew. Sally said, now that you mention it, I do recall his name, but had no idea he was the man behind it all. Yep, he was the man behind it all. Yeah, he was 95 when he died. You know, he lived a very good life, except for the last few years of his life. There was lots of hubbub about abuse that he was suffering, and but I think until that point he had a rather good life. Thank you, Tammy. Is this what it's? This is what it's looking like, and then I think we're gonna go back to the cream for the next round because y'all know that I can't handle too much of that changing color too close together. Hi, Ida. You didn't almost miss it. We've only been here for a half hour. But thank you, Ida's husband, for reminding. Lord, I am getting cold. I think I'm going to have to sit on my feet to keep them warm. I should have... Oh, you know what? I think I have my house slippers underneath. I do. I do. There we go. Sorry for my squeaky chair, you guys. Whew. Get back over here so you guys can see me. I forgot it was Monday. Oh, man. Today is my Sunday. Tomorrow is my Monday. With the way that my schedule is. Grab a blanket. I have several. You know what? I do. I have an Arizona sitting right behind me, draped over the bed. I thought those lights would keep you warm. You know what? These lights are rather warm normally, but I mean, like, honey, it's so cold right now, Satan doesn't even want to come out of his house. So these lights, I mean, they're trying, but it's not all that. Nah. You sound like my wife. It's cold. It is. It is very cold. You know what? What is the stinking temperature outside? I'm not going to be able to tell y'all what it is in Celsius. It's 25 degrees outside right now, okay? There ain't no call for that. There's no call for that at all. Yes, I am cold. A foot warmer for my loved one for Christmas. Oh, that would be nice. Just a little plug-in thingy that I can put here underneath the table, so when I'm sitting here I can just dip my feet into it. Yes. Apex said, I still have my AC on. Where are you? I need to be there. You know, Ida, Kim was posting about the yarn emoji that finally came to Apple, and she posted it, and I still can't see it, and I'm completely updated, and I can't see the stinking thing. I'm so heartbroken over it. I am in New Mexico, Chris. Yes, it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Apex is in Idaho, and you have your AC on. I know somebody else that's in Idaho, and they got snow yesterday. Lord. As Jamie said, that would be flip-flops and t-shirt weather here. Here it's a blaming negative 24. Oh, God. I can't even imagine. I just can't. Oh, you guys, Freaky has arrived. Chris said, I thought you were in the South. Wow, I can't believe you were that cold. My home is in Florida, but I am not at home. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not okay. I'm not okay with cold weather. My entire disposition changes at the sight of flurries. I'm just not a fan, you guys. Not a fan at all. Oh, what am I doing? Stop it. Ash Love says, I'm in Boise, Idaho, and I'm freezing. But you know what? Shelly Pritchard, who is in this chat, she's always hot. So maybe Aspen or Apex is like Shelly, and it's just warm-natured, naturally. Cannot do it. So let's see, what do we have coming up this week? Oh yes, the Crochet Along, the Friends Around the World Crochet Along starts this Friday. Is the first square. Whew. Did I answer the Patreon questions that you were going to answer the night you had to cancel? Did I miss it? I think I did. I do think that I did. Pretty sure that I did. I hope I did. I'm sure Kim would have dinged me if I hadn't have, because she's normally very good about reminding me about things like that. Whew. Uh-oh. Freaky, you're trotting into dangerous territory when you're talking about hot flashes in a room full of women. I think you only got one other man here with you. Better settle down. Settle down. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so apparently I didn't. I'm so sorry. Apparently I didn't. I will do another one for next week, because apparently I forgot. This sweater, if my sleeves would stay up, it would be great. Online version of Living Dangerously. I just saw another man. I'm sorry, I forgot about Russell. up there. But still, 3 men to all the women that's in here. Freaky, you better calm down. No, Apex, you are not the only guy here. We have quite a few gentlemen in the It's Crochet O'Clock tribe. It's not hot flashes, it's a power surge. Oh, man. Oh, Steph, it helps if you actually take yarn with you through those loops. Oh, man. Snails. Is Freaky making fun of me? Am I not crocheting fast enough for Freaky? I'm not a fast crocheter, you guys, by nature. I'm just not. Some people can just zip, 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 zip. And I'm not a fast crocheter. I just sit here and mosey through the situation. Stop it. There we go. Kim said, well, men, maybe not gentlemen. They're gentlemen. Uh-oh, Fairy said, I exposed the hubs to the Baby Shark song, and now it's permanently stuck in his head just hearing it once. It has that effect, man. It really, really does. Is that the last round of your blanket? No, no it is not. This is going to be the middle somewhere. I don't know when I'm going to stop. At this point, it's not going to be ready for Christmas, which is, you know, typical for me because I'm that person. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll make that for your birthday. And then I get it to you 3 birthdays from the birthday that I'm supposed to make it because everything else jumps in front of it. And there are only so many hours in the day. And then again, work. Why does work have to take up so much time? Yes, I heard Josh Groban sing the Baby Shark song. I think my cousin Amy it was either Amy or Kim, I think, that posted that in the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group. And again, I'm sure that, you know, that great divide between YouTube and Facebook, I still have people all the time that are going, why are there so many Tim Tam pictures in a crochet group? Listen. If you're going to hang out with us, then you're just going to have to get used to a few things. And those few things are going to be Tim Tams and the Baby Shark and all kinds of other oddities. Kristen said I could live the whole rest of my life happily without hearing Josh Groban singing the Baby Shark. You know what? It was kind of magical, if I do say so myself. Bye, Cloudy. Hope to see you next week. And chicken pants. Yes. Nobody's really gotten, you know, like cranky about it. They're just like, I don't understand why all of this is in a crochet group. But, you know, it's a tribe thing. We've all bonded over the Tim Tam situation. We really have. Don't do it, Kelly. Do not do it to yourself. Or Rebecca, don't do it to yourself. See? My computer is up to date. I'm on a Mac right now, and Crochet CJ just posted the yarn emoji, and it's coming up as a box for me, and I am unhappy because all of my Apple products are up to date and it's not showing for me. So I am so cranky about that situation because I want the yarn emoji. I have to have the yarn emoji. Amy said, well, it's your group. You can talk about whatever you want. That is true. That is very, very true. And look, Tim Tams are a big part of my life. And if you're going to be part of my tribe, then you're just going to have to get on board with it. And just deal with me talking about it a lot. Because I love them. Oh, Sally's listening to it right now. Bless your heart. No, Tammy, I cannot see the yarn emoji. Leslie said, my dog just got down on the floor and has pulled my blanket down over her as well as her own. See, now that's cold. When the dogs are covering themselves up with multiple blankets, that's when you know it's serious. Yeah, see, Philip DeFranco loves Tim Tams. I mean, honestly, most people here don't know who Philip DeFranco is, but I know who Philip DeFranco is. Oh, now everybody is going to be so upset. And the reason that the baby shark thing is a thing is because I moderate for Bob Wilson 123's live chats whenever I can get there, which unfortunately has not been recently with my schedule. But at the end of her live chats, they play this little game where the live chat will keep going even after we, as the broadcasters, stop broadcasting. And it's a random time that it stays going. So it might be 10 minutes, it might be 7 minutes, but it's a big deal in her live chats for who gets the last word. So everybody just goes on this spam fest and doing crazy things. And I always sing the Baby Shark song to Claire, who is Bob Wilson 123, just so I can get it stuck in her head because she hates it. So I do it on purpose to her. So everybody who partakes in Claire's live chats, they know that the baby shark thing is it's a thing for me. Whew. Russell said, I don't even think we have Tim Tams in the UK. I haven't seen them. There's probably something similar. We had a discussion about that in the Facebook group, and I cannot remember what the people from the UK said that Tim Tams look like. And I agree, they did look very similar, but the makeup of the ingredients is probably a lot different. We learned that if you buy Tim Tams in the US, because you can buy them in some stores in the US, the ingredients are not the same as if you purchase them in Australia. So there's that. Plus, I sing it to the patrons too. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, yes, I do. Because those videos are not monetized, so I can't get slapped with a copyright infringement for singing to the patrons on our live chats. I sit there while I'm waiting for everybody to come in. Ooh. Did you try them? 2 boxes just popped into my cart. I do love me some Tim Tams, you guys. Whew. You gotta make friends with an Aussie, man. Because there's all kinds of stuff, like Gamer Widows. She's not here tonight, but she comes in here frequently. She is addicted to Nutter Butters. And she will trade Tim Tams with anybody that wants to send her Nutter Butters. No joke. If there were 50 of us that wanted to trade Nutter Butters with her for Tim Tams, she would do it. That's how much she loves Nutter Butters, because they don't have them in Australia. What are my blanket extended stitches, please? Oh, let me see. There was a row of single crochet, and then there was a row of double single crochets separated by a chain 1. And then there was a row of half double crochets, and then there was a row of V stitches, and now I am working a row of bobble stitches. Nutter Butters are good. That got my cousin's attention. She stepped away from the quilting long enough to scream, "I love Nutter Butters!" I still have not been able to find Nutter Butter cereal. But you know what I did see? And thank you for bringing that up, Apex, because while I was in the grocery store, every time I go to the grocery store, now I look for Nutter Butter cereal, and I haven't been able to find it. But they do have pumpkin spice frosted flakes. Pumpkin spice frosted flakes. I did not buy them because personally I felt like it was going just a little bit too far. Oh, Holly said, I was at Target today and I saw Tim Tams and I thought of you. Yay! You know, I'm not quite certain if it's good that people remember me and think of me for Tim Tams instead of crochet. I don't know. Because there's a whole lot of you guys. And then there's, you know, some of the super cheeky ones that send me pictures when they're out grocery shopping in the middle of the night for me because it's the middle of the day for them in Australia. And they send me pictures of Tim Tams. Amy said pumpkin spice mini wheats are good. I don't know. I don't know. Right now, I'm not going crazy for Tim Tams because Kim, thankfully, because she loves me and she is an awesome person, she has loaded me down with the Tim Tams. And then Cindy sent me some as well, but Cindy sent me the American versions, and the American versions have coconut in them, so I cannot eat them. So I've given those to the boy, so he leaves mine alone. The Tim Tam Slam is what you're talking about, Kirby. Kirby said, I want to try the Tim Tams, just do the straw thing that I saw in the video, the Tim Tam Slam. I was slamming Tim Tams before they even thought to call it a slam. Who have I been talking about? What do you mean, who have I been talking about? Talking about with who? What was I talking about? We've been talking about a lot of things. Ooh, Russell. Mercy. Is it really? Isn't it weird how slang changes from culture to culture? Oh, Bob Wilson. Yes, I was talking about Bob Wilson. This 30-second delay kills me, you guys. It's very yummy. It's very yummy. And I am a person that loves like mocha coffee. So I'm a fan of chocolate in my coffee anyways. So doing the Tim Tams with coffee, oh, Oh, it's so great. That's what I should have made. I should have made myself some hot tea. Not that it would have stayed hot for the whole 2 hours that we're here. Freaky, it's odd, but it's really good. Whew. Man. Alright, so this is the last side for the baubles. Hallelujah. Thank you, Tanya. It wasn't the first time around, but now I am liking it much better. For those of you who don't know, I am OCD, honest to goodness OCD, and I can't, it's very hard for me to work with variegated colors because I don't have control over where they land, and too many colors all at once together messes with my brain and I just can't handle it. I cannot take it. So I have almost completed this blanket twice now because I frogged the entire thing the first time. I think we were working on it for like 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, and I went to go put everything together and I hated it, so I frogged it all and we started all over again. You need a teapot and crochet. It is a tea cozy. Yes! Yes, I do. I do need a thermal mug. I mean, I have one. I have a Starbucks one that I use. It's a big one. Yeah. I'm going to have to start looking into that, seeing how winter has arrived. Get back in there. Oh, poor Alicia. She said that she can't have a lot of chocolate because it makes her sick. Bless your heart, honey. Oh, Kelly. I think dieting during the holidays is just setting yourself up for failure. And I'm not one to do that, you know? I'm just not one to set myself up for failure. Hey, Dee. Dee said it's chilly and rainy in North Carolina. I know. Good night, Jaja. Have a good evening. Hello, Mary. Oh. Steph, you are not making a puff stitch. Oh, jeez. Leslie said I'm not one for dieting. I don't know anybody that is one for dieting, honestly. Whew. I was doing so good on my diet until I went home for vacation. And I thought that I did really, really well when I went home on vacation too. But no. No, I did not. So, you know, because I conserved myself, you know, like with the fried green tomatoes. You know, I only ate like 6 a day. You know, I mean, I thought that I was very reserved. Hi, Crafty Kitty. Yes, Kim, we have cups called Yetis. They actually started out as coolers. They are super, super expensive and way overpriced if you would like my honest opinion about them. But yes. Amy said it didn't help that I'm a feeder. Yes. But that runs in the family. You get that by nature. We're like, hi, what's going on? You happy today? You want to eat? You sad today? Here, you want to eat? You're not feeling good? Here, let me make you something to eat. It's just part of like the woman thing in our family. The answer is always food. I don't get why Yeti cups are so popular either, Marianne. I cannot bring myself to spend that much money on a cooler. I can't even bring myself. I mean, look, Kelly just said it's $40 for a nice size thermal coffee cup and worth it for a Yeti's. You know how many balls of yarn that is? I mean, really. And I'm going to drink the coffee that's in it within 2 hours anyways. So does it really need to stay hot for 14 hours? No, it's not going to sit there for 14 hours. It's not going to take me 14 hours to drink a cup of coffee. It's not going to happen. You know how many balls of yarn that is? Oh, I am trying to figure out a spot. Chat just went crazy there for a minute. Everybody. Tammy said it's a southern thing. We do love to eat. Yes, yes, that is true. It's exactly how I talk to my daughter when she's moody. If it takes you 2 hours to drink coffee, you're doing it wrong. I'm talking about a big thing of coffee, Amy. A big thing of coffee. And don't forget that I only allow myself 1 cup of coffee per day. So yes, I kind of do savor it. A Yeti cup will keep your ice frozen overnight. What's the point? Yes, Gray said that it all depends on your needs. That's very, very, very true. It does all depend on your needs. Y'all see my cousin judging me from a distance? She's judging me from 1,500 miles away. You're my witnesses. Hey, Darian. Everybody say hi to my baby. Well, I just got all kinds of family popping into chat this evening. Crafty Kitty said maybe you ought to say when someone is sad, happy, or any of the above, you should just say you want to go for a walk. No, it's not the same effect. I don't feel like it delivers the same amount of endorphins. I don't think that a walk is going to deliver the same amount of endorphins as a cheesecake, for instance, or a pumpkin cheesecake, for instance. Yeah, it's not the same. So sorry. Bye, Beverly. Or tell family secrets. Oh, what did she say up there? Oh, I'm not judging. I'm not telling family secrets. It's no secret. We like to eat. We share that with everybody. This is a blanket for Raiden. Fairy said my mother spent most of her childhood in Florida. Yep, it's all about the food. Yes. Oh, get back on there. What are you doing? Get on there. Stop it, don't jump over. Surprise! My husband is used to so much sugar in his tea, and he drinks tea all day long. I love me some sweet tea, but I had to stop. I can't give up my 1 cup of coffee a day, though. I just can't. Ellie Shiva, I hope I said that name right. Welcome to chat, and we're glad that you decided to start talking with us. Come on, thank you. Lord, we are almost to that corner, guys. And then we can flip it over, so y'all won't have to keep looking at the back of it. Eggnog, but I am not a fan of eggnog. I just can't get with it. I cannot get with it. I have tried it, I don't know how many different ways at so many different points in my life, and I just cannot get with that program. I can't. Russell, I'm not even quite, I don't know. I can't tell you what eggnog is. I have no idea what it is. I know for me and my taste buds, it's nasty. I can't do it. Blech. So it's getting close to Thanksgiving in the United States. So for those holiday cookers, what is your one dish that you are, if you rolled up to your mama's house for a holiday dinner and looked at the table that was filled with food and something was missing, what would you be mad about? There would be a situation if this specific dish was not on that table. Egg yolks, heavy cream, nutmeg, cinnamon, and sugar. Blech. Darian said mac and cheese. I already knew her answer before she even went anywhere with it. Ida, we started talking about food within the first 5 minutes of chat, believe it or not, this week. Deviled eggs, turkey, pecan pie. Hello, Nadine. Sweet potato casserole. And then sweet potatoes, noodles and our dressing, broccoli casserole, dressing or my mom's sweet candied potatoes, sweet potato casserole, no marshmallows, squash casserole, cranberry jello salad, caramel Dutch apple pie. Oh, I love me a caramel Dutch apple pie. I do. Chicken and dumplings. Huh. I love pumpkin pie, but you know what? My nanny always made pumpkin pies with half the spices that most recipes call for. So that's how I was raised, because my uncle can't handle the spices. you know, like the normal amount of spices. So I can't do a store-bought pumpkin pie, or when you're at a restaurant and they got pumpkin pie because it's the season. I can't do that because it's got way too much spice in it for me. But I love pumpkin pie. Lord. Gaining pounds just seeing all this food mentioned. Hi, Nadine. Aren't you glad you logged into the chat? Lord. Oh, I love all the food from Thanksgiving and Christmas. Oh, poor allergic to turkey. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Cool Whip is better with pumpkin pie. I agree. Cool Whip. Oh, I'm so excited that I get to eat dinner after this. I haven't eaten anything all day. I've literally had 1 cup of coffee and water all day. Gray wants to know, curious, does anyone not celebrate? That's a good question. Goodbye, Sally. See you next week. Ooh, green bean casserole. Yum. Y'all, look, we made it. Come on, get in there. All right. Where did my scissors go? There they are. All right, Stewie. See, I'm so glad that somebody got that reference. It always tickles me when somebody gets my silly references. Okay. Switch you back around. Back over here onto this side. All right, get in there. This blanket's starting to get big, y'all. But that's good. All right, how many stitches do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double, double, treble. Okay. I have to count. So we have to make konas because I made my corner go away, you guys. What's the next row going to be? I don't know yet. I have no idea. We are going to see in just 1 minute. I have only thought far enough into the corner. So let's see. We got 45 minutes to get into this. All right, so what did I say? It's going to be a double. Get in there. Double. Double. Treble. And then treble. And now, 2 trebles. I want to give myself, oh wait, there was an odd number. Okay, 2 treble. Anyone get November's knit crate yet? Nope. Snot I. What is Thanksgiving celebrating? Thanksgiving is celebrating us being thankful for, why am I yarning over twice? Focus, Steph. Thank you, Darian. Oh, Anastasia said, y'all, I didn't miss it. I just got home from my best friend's wedding in Charleston, South Carolina. I am so jealous of you. Oh, I love Charleston. I do, I do. Okay. I feel like we need to have something else going on here. Hang on. Hang on. No, just one. One. Do I really want to do this to myself? Let us see how it's gonna look first. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Dun, dun, dun. That might not be too bad, you guys. Let me work a couple more and see how I like it. Bye, Amy. I love you so much. Good night, Apex. It's getting to be about that time for the folks over on the East Coast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come here. Get in there. And down into there. I think that's cute. Yes, I do believe so. I think that's very cute. We're gonna go with it. Whew. Good night, Nancy. Good night, Darian. I love you. Whew. All right. Here we go. Now that I got my repeat going and I know what in Sam Hill I'm doing, I can pay attention to chat again. So sorry if I missed any of your comments. Dun, dun, dun. Everybody's saying good night. Not everybody, obviously, because there's still some of you guys that are staying. Thankfully. Potluck holiday. That's how my family does it all the time. Everybody has their own special things in my family that they're really good at, that everybody wants and that everybody expects on the holidays. And if something happens and you just having an off year and you don't want to feel like it, it'll only happen once, because you'll never live it down. What stitch am I doing now? I am making a popcorn stitch, separated by double crochets. freaky. Thank you for that update. Anastasia said, the moment I got home, I was hit with a wave of humidity and my glasses fogged up. I was like, yep, I'm home. You know, I had that moment when I flew home in July. I had a layover in Houston, and Leslie, who is one of the moderators here, she lives in Houston. And I was trying really hard because I had like a 4.5 hour layover in Houston, and I was trying really hard to meet up with her while I was there, and you know, time schedule and all of that stuff with her, it just wasn't going to work in the small time frame that I had. But I'm so thankful for it, because when I got there, what am I doing? Oh, when I got there, I had to get off the plane, and I wasn't going into, you know, like the little hallways that they push up to the plane. I had to walk out on the tarmac and go into the building, and I'm telling you, the moment I stepped out of that plane, my hair just went it was like, oh Lord. Oh, it was a situation. It was like, hello humidity, I've missed you oh so much. Get in there. Why are you not wanting to go through there? Thank you. I think everyone goes blind when their glasses fog up. Ain't that the truth? I do not wear glasses, but you know, Kim gives me lots and lots of grief, and so does Emma, whenever I'm sitting here, because my computer sits so far away from me that sometimes I have to squint to read what you guys are saying, and they're like, squinting, squinting. Hi, Leslie. Glad that you're back. Didn't your brother call you in the middle of chat last week too? Or was it the week before? I think we're going to have a talk with him. Lay down some ground rules. Is that 1, 2, 3? Good night, Christy. I'm so sorry that you're buffering. You poke fun at me, Kim. Yes, you do. You poke fun at me. Leslie said the week before. You just need to lay down some ground rules. Is there a video for the Havana crochet along? There is not. And the reason that there is not is because it is such a simple pattern. It only uses 2 stitches. There is really no reason to have a video. She did do a video on the basic technique of crocheting single crochets in the back loops and double crochets in the front loops. But other than that, there is no video. Goodbye, Melissa. No squinting here while you're on the TV. Ha ha ha. Did I ever tell you guys the panic that I went into when I realized I was looking at my analytics and I realized just how many people were watching me on their televisions? Oh, I was like, really? Anastasia, did you see the, oh no, don't go, don't go, don't go. Did you see the blankets that arrived for the Snowball Express in Jacksonville last week? Oh, they're so beautiful. If you have time to make a couple for your local police, it would be so appreciated. They don't get donations like they got years back. Make a couple of what for the police? Y'all want to know a holiday tradition in my family? Every year in December, there is one weekend that is blocked out, and all the women in the family bake cookies. And I'm talking dozens and dozens and dozens of cookies. And then they all get bagged into separate little baggies, like 2 cookies into each baggie. And then they get taken to the USO at the Jacksonville airport for all of the service members that come through during the holidays. Oh, stuffed toys, teddies, and dolls for the police. There's my Aunt Jean Ann. All right, see? See, we've had Darian, we've had Amy. Now my Aunt Jean Ann is here. Any tips for crocheting on the super large hooks? S. Yes, patience. I can't crochet with those. I mean, I can, but it's not enjoyable for me at all. It's just too big. It's not enjoyable for me at all. Good night, Gray. The word is out. Yes, the word is out. My little local yarn store, she does a thing where she's like it's an ongoing thing where she takes blankets that are knitted or crocheted, and she holds on to them, you know, like when tornadoes come through or whenever there's disasters or anything like that. She gives them to the fire department, and the fire department keeps those blankets, a fire department and EMS together. They keep those blankets on the rigs. So if something happens and, you know, like there's a car accident and there's a little baby or something like that, they go and they pull out one of those blankets and give it to them. Goodbye, Kim. Oh, he said, I'm not a fan, but I had a coupon and wanted to make a stool cover like in the catalog, so I caved. Oh, the pressure. I understand the pressure. I just said when working with large hooks, I have to take more breaks or work for a half hour with a large hook and then a half hour with a regular hook. That's a good plan. I just dislike it. I don't even like working with chunky yarn, y'all. I agree with you, Diana. These are my favorite crochet hooks. I can crochet for hours with these hooks and experience nothing at all. Ugh, Lord, my chair is awful squeaky. My chair doesn't even like the cold weather, you guys. It is rebelling. Uh-oh. Is this bubbling up? This better not be bubbling up on me. We're going to have to straighten you out. It better not be warping. I think that might be warping. Nope, we're not doing this. Froggy, froggy, frog. A froggy, froggy, frog. Russell asks, is there any kind of crochet knitting blanket appeal for victims of the California fires? I've been watching the terrible news in the BBC. I know it's warm there, but are blankets of any use? Honey, those people are losing everything. Everything. All right. Are you going to make a pattern for that blanket? I wasn't planning on it. I don't know if I, 1, 2, 3, what was I doing? Half double, half. I have not been writing it down. Does that answer your question? Everybody's talking about everybody losing everything in the fires. Those fires are horrible. Mating a puff stitch like your hands wanted earlier. I do believe that you are correct, but I think that I need to put a couple rows of some flat in between after that, after these bobbles, because it's just not looking all that great with them right next to each other. Kick off a shoe and just start writing with your foot while you hook, right? You should put that pattern recipe in Ravelry or on your blog. But guys, it's just granny squares. I mean, like, I know that this mess that I'm doing around the outside isn't, but it's just granny squares. I mean, everybody's got a granny square pattern, don't they? I think anyways. Lots of people stopped making the mats with Plarm because they're charging 10 cents for each plastic grocery bag here in California. They're doing that in a lot of places. A lot of places are going away from plastic bags. That's why crochet market bags are booming right now, because so many places are passing laws about that people are starting to crochet up their own market bags. Well, I will do my best, Ida. I will probably have to go back and try my best to count out what everything is and write it out, and then I guess maybe try and form some testers to go and test it to see if what I come up with is what they come up with. Yay! Kelly said, okay, the scarf is done and the unicorn's body is done. I accomplished something. Yes, you did. Bye, Charlene. Have a great week. See you next week. Whew. I'm just doing a row of single crochet around this to try and flatten it out and give myself a better platform for the next decorative thing. I will test for you after Christmas gets done. Lord. What is plarn? Plarn is basically where they crochet with plastic bags. Kelly said, on an off day, no less, I rarely crochet at home. Well, we will have to figure it out. You could watch your replays from the last few months in your sleep, yeah. A tester freaky is whenever people design patterns, normally before they release them out to the public, they send them to a select group of people who work through the written pattern to spot any errors that may have been made or any typos or anything like that that might be wrong with the pattern before it's released to the public. Stop it. We're not testing anything, Diana. People are telling me that they want me to write up the pattern for this blanket, but I haven't been taking any notes. Good night, Rowan. Whew. Stop it, get in there. Everybody's talking about plarn. Now it's important to test out your bags because not all bags are created equally. Russell, there are a lot of places that are banning single-use plastic bags. A lot of places. My hometown is one of them. It took them years to get that to pass by. But, you know, I come from an island community, so, I mean, anything and everything just gets washed out into the ocean there, and it's horrible. Leslie said, you know, you could just go back and watch the live chats. I don't have I have the live chats, but I don't have the time to go back and watch all of them. I mean, the stitches, I can see the stitches that I've used. I just have to go in and do all of the counting. Because the counting is what the problem is. I don't even know how many stitches I'm working in this. I wasn't planning on writing a pattern, so I wasn't, you know, following any specific measurement. Oh, I keep forgetting my reusable bags at home. You gotta remember, leave them in your vehicle. So that way whenever you go shopping, they're there. Oh Lord, what did I do? Okay, first off, white piece of yarn, why are you hanging out at the front? That's not where you're supposed to be. Come here. Come here. Act like you have some upbringing. Get back to the back where you belong. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 2, 2, 4, 6, 7. All right, what did I do over here? 2 half. I think I did single, single, half, half, single, single. Okay, yep, that's what I did. Sorry, guys. Lord, I hope that's a single crochet or a double. If not, it'll be cattywampus. It is what it is. Anytime I get reusable bags, they end up getting filled with yarn or projects. Oh, the same thing would happen to me. Cattywampus. Chantel's not the only one that has all kinds of creative words. I do too. I was talking to my supervisor the other day and I was like, I need you to hand me that who diddy. And he's like, the what? I said the who diddy. So he reached right over and he grabbed what I was talking about. He's like, who diddy, huh? I said, you know what I was talking about, didn't you? I agree with you, Freaky. I've never seen cattywampus in text form either. Oh, don't split the stitch, Stephanie. I heard you say once, what in Sam Hill, and I had to Google it. You know what? When I was at home on vacation, we Googled Sam Hill because I always said it. And apparently, Sam Hill is used in place of swear words. And Sam was known for his foul language all the time. So that's why people say, what in Sam Hill? Funny, huh? It's a southern thing. Yes, it is. It's a southern thing. Good night, Meadowlark. We'll see you next week. Sleep well. It is almost that time, isn't it? Y'all, somebody remember how I did these corners, because you know I'm not going to be able to touch this blanket again until next Monday. I need to write this down. I will not remember this for certain. Carrie said, I thought everyone said Sam Hill. No, not everybody says what in Sam Hill. Good night, Shelley. Leslie said you use all of the phrases I grew up with. It must be a Southern/East Coast thing. It must be. But you know, there's people like each culture and each different region has their own, you know, words that they have, and it wears off. Like I say things from listening to Chantel. There are very few live chats in the past like year and a half. I think it's been close to that. Like in the past year and a half, I think that there are very few live chats from Chantel that I have missed, and it shows. Again, while I was home on vacation, I said to my cousin Amy, she asked me if I wanted something, you know, like some cream or some sugar or something like that, and I said just a skosh, and she was like, "What? Who are you?" And that's all because of Chantel. Good night, Freaky. The words just get stuck. And then I spend so much time talking to Euros that their words rub off on me. My language is just getting to be a mixture of all kinds of stuff. Whew. Everybody's talking about who all has heard of Sam Hill and who hasn't. He's popular. Y'all is starting to sneak its way in. That makes me happy. It really, really does. Whew. Leslie said, I picked up so many British terms, which sounds ridiculous in a Texan accent. That happens. I use the word bloody a lot from having so many friends from the UK over the years. I use the word bloody a lot. Jana has heard of Sam Hill. I think most people have, Margaret. Well, at least from the South anyways. I thought y'all was a Texas word. No, y'all is not a Texas word. Y'all is a Southern word. Southern proper. Like going to the loo. Oh. I know the phrase, but is/was Sam Hill an actual person? Yes, Sam Hill was an actual person, and he had an extremely foul mouth. He was very well known for his foul mouth and how he was always swearing. So, because his mouth was so foul, his name is now used as a as an explicative. But it's a nice explicative. I don't know why my yarn is wanting to pop over to the front of the work today, like it has no upbringing. Get over there. Why are you being so difficult? Lord. When I think of Southern accents, I think of Blanche from the Golden Girls. You have no idea how much I love Blanche. We're both very dramatic. I don't know if you've learned that about me, but we're both very dramatic. One, two, three, four. Okay. I love Blanche. Kelly said ladies hiding their yarn in the boot of their car. I mean, seriously, not much yarn will fit in a boot. Eh, stop it. My yarn keeps trying to jump off my hook. Was successful that time. Stop it. I live in the South and no one I know talks like that. No one you know talks like what? Like me? You dramatic? No, no, not me. My Aunt Jean Ann chimes in and says that I come from my drama, honestly. And you know what? We were having a conversation last week, I think, because I had a pretty rough week. And there's a meme that's going around that says, I'll be okay. I just got to be dramatic first. And it is so me. And my Aunt Jean Ann brought up that it's even worse for, like, she could tell that I needed sleep. And you can tell when all the women in our family need sleep because the dramatics are even that much more dramatic when we are tired. Ma'am and sir seem like a very American thing. Yes, yes it is. It is. You should see me glare down a child that does not say yes ma'am or yes sir or no ma'am or no sir. I will glare down a child. They will feel me. Like Blanche from the Golden Girls? Oh, Jennifer, hang around me for a little while. It happens to me all the time, especially when I'm upset. I sashay away from you. Y'all don't get to see me sashay because I'm always sitting right here. But I sure enough do. I sashay away just like Blanche does. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Leslie's brother is calling her again. Bless her heart. Good night, Kim. See you next, or well, good day to you. See you next week. A child who answers yeah or nah gets the glare of the devil from me. Lord, I will snatch the life out of a child when I call its name and it responds with what? You have done lost every bit of your sensibilities answering me in such a way. I don't know who you think you are. I don't know where you think you come from. I don't know where you think you're going to get your next meal. Certainly not from me, responding to me with what? Even if it's a happy what. Like yelling down the hallway to alert you that dinner is ready. What? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I will snatch the life right out of you. Oh, I cannot take it. That's one of my biggest pet peeves in the world. Don't you respond to me With what? Lord, I'd make my eyeball twitch. Darian was here in February, I think it was. Darian was here in February, and Tristan was walking into the kitchen, and I was sitting on one couch. Darian was sitting on a completely other couch on the other side of the living room for me, and I said his name, and he responded back with what? And Darian flinched. Hello, Antoinette. My famous one is when something like that happens, like the yeah or the huh or the what. Excuse me, your what hurts? Yes, ma'am. All right, that's better. You hungry? Oh. Well, that bobble got completely messed up. Oh, Jesus. Lord Jesus, where is that at? Where is that end? Oh, I can frog that. Okay. We just gonna frog back to that, and then next week we will pick up and we will frog back that row and fix that bobble. I'm gonna put a stitch marker on it so I do not forget. Go around this corner. Oh wait, I don't know if I can. Yeah. Yep, I can do that. That's not very far back. Where were you? There you are. We're gonna put a stitch marker right there. We're gonna frog all the way back to, actually, I think, nope, that one's okay. This one is the one that is not okay. Go frog all the way back to there, and then we will continue on with the cream. Yes. All right, let's pull you up so we don't lose you. I think that's nice. Nice work. Bobbles take a lot of energy. Good night, Kelly. I've used Chuffed a few times, Russell, but not because of the UK people, but because of Chantel from Australia. Whew, it is almost time, guys. Gosh, if my chair don't stop, I might have to get some WD-40. Put some WD-40 on it. Where did all of that? All right, get up there. Lord, having to pack up all of this mess. It's getting awful large. Whew. Okie dokie. Well, it is that time. Thank you guys for allowing me to hang out with you and for hanging out with me. I missed you guys, and it was nice to have a 2-hour break where I could just sit here and crochet and chat with my buddies and not have to do any work. So I will see all of you guys next week. Don't forget that this week, this special super surprise that's going to make a whole bunch of you guys happy, I think that's going to go up on Wednesday. And then the crochet along starts on Friday. So that will be released at 10 Central Time. So that is 11 Eastern Time, 10 Central, 9 Mountain, 8 Pacific on Friday. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.